Hello and welcome back to the Cove with more BattleTech. Well, we're here with an escort mission today. We are, well, making sure a convoy makes it to their destination. Now, there is some decent salvage and money on offer today. It is 3 skulls. We could possibly take a pretty even split, take a full mech potentially, as well as some about a month's worth of money. We could always go ahead and try and boost that for 2, but again, that will cost us a bit more. I just don't know if there's going to be too much to salvage, though it is a 3 skull mission. So you know what? We're not going to be greedy. We're going to take equal amounts of money and payment. Technically, I think there could be some bonuses for getting all of our escorts to the destination alive, but again, I'm not sure if that's really going to pay off that much more. I think I'd rather go for a bit of salvage, so we're going to accept that. Now, as we are moving along, I think an Atlas is probably the wrong choice for this mission. Yeah, I don't think it's going to help us. So, in the meantime, I think what we're going to do is we're going to bring along our Marauder, our sniping one. We're going to throw Cheese Goblin in there. That way we can still try and snipe ourselves a full mech potentially. We also need, you know what, I think we might actually bring out the Warhammer. Some indirect fire could be helpful. We can take our other Marauder and a catapult. The question is that going to be fast enough for this mission? And I think the answer is going to be yes. As long as we don't go with the Atlas, we should be fine. Okay, so with that, who do we have as our pilots? We have Archangel and myself. Alright, so I think what I'll do is... let's see, heat efficiency. This Warhammer's less efficient, but if we have a bit of a look here, what's that? So 60 in heat sinking. Let's see, the ERPPC, that'll keep us below if we're just firing that off. And then, what's that? 55 if we fire with the LRMs. I think we should be okay as long as we don't get too close. As for this, we can just keep on firing PPCs, medium lasers and whatnot. I think that should be sufficient for now. Yeah, but we'll keep that breaching shot because again, we could target multiple things, whereas long distance, some damage reduction. Yeah, I think that's not a bad plan. And of course, those LRMs with that breaching shot should be decent. Alright, so no initiative bonuses in this group as the rest of our pilots are a little wounded, but we'll see how this plays out. Alright, so our objective is to escort the convoy to safety and escape. An ally of the Magistracy of Canopus here on Pyre stand accused of a long list of illegal, unethical and deplorable activities. Proof of her guilt was being transported to a spaceport for safekeeping off planet when it was attacked by unidentified mercenary forces. The convoy narrowly escaped and we need you to protect it while we arrange for a dropship pickup. Okay, Commander, if the convoy has been attacked once, we can just about guarantee it's going to be attacked again. Somehow, I doubt the Magistracy will give up so easily. I think that's a fair assessment.
Command interface initiated.
We have friendly units in danger, Commander. Move to intercept them and provide support. Get them to safety, keep them intact, and get out when it's done. Alright.
So lovely! So serene.
Alright, thank you, Cheese Goblin. Let's see. Oh man, this is an interesting spot. Not a phenomenal position. We know we're near the map edge, so it's unlikely that they're going to try and evac there. I'm thinking... here we go, the evac zone might be all the way up here, so we're going to want to kind of spread out before we pick this up, just to make sure that we are in good enough position to make sure that they don't get absolutely pummeled. Because we've had that happen before, unfortunately. So, let's move up over here. We'll go ahead and follow along as best as we are able.
On my way.
I don't know if we can cut up through there, but we'll give it a shot. The catapult doesn't really care if it's slightly further behind. We've also got some nice position up on top, but I don't think we will use that for now.
Certainly.
We'll go and bring everybody up.
Moving to
Oh,
position.
and the catapult can indeed not quite go up there. It is in a bit of a dead end, but that's okay.
On my way.
That is okay. We will let that do its thing. Alright, so Marauder, let's quickly scoot on down here. We can pick up some cover on the next turn if we engage. You over there. Actually, you know, let's just move into
Onward.
that. We'll see how that plays out, and then maybe, you know what, we'll spread out our
Moving to
senses a little,
position.
see if we can tag anything over here. Alright, very, very peculiar. Okay, you know what? Let's maybe swing right. If we were going to see someone, they should have already been here. Let's get the Warhammer up over there.
I'm walking here.
Okay, so I'm kind of concerned as to the lack of signatures that we've found so far. Okay, what to do? I guess technically speaking, they could have spawned all the way out over here. Alright, well, let's see, let's get the Marauder up over there. We'll bring the Warhammer across. I think we keep you... Yeah, we'll keep the Marauder with the PPCs hanging back a little.
Roger.
We can always tag other enemies later, and then let's quickly scoot down here. I'm
going.
yeah, I'm unsure as to what's exactly going to be going on, but we'll see what we can find. Alright, okay, if we can't find anything here, I think we just turn back. Yeah, let's go ahead.
Acknowledged.
Yeah, I think this catapult is not going to find anything. I think we're cautiously, okay. Yeah, we're very much close to the, edge of the map. Let's just move a little bit further.
As you wish.
Okay, that's gonna have to be fun. Let's bring the... Well, they're gonna scoot down here, so we should probably move up, I don't know, into a decent position. We'll go... Move up there. Let's bring our Marauder back for a second.
Rolling.
Our catapult we will put in cover. Alright, and then, yeah, of course, let's go ahead and get you brought back.
Yes, Commander.
We will perch you up on top of the hill. Let's bring Archangel into the capture zone,
I'm your spaniel.
and we'll see how this plays out.
Holding here.
Oh, we have contact. I'm receiving word from the convoy. You've secured the area around their position, and they are making their way towards the extraction point now. Keep them alive. Keep in mind that the convoy will try to stay near you for protection. Continue advancing to get them to the extract point. Okay. Well, we're going to have to see how this all plays out. We did make a...
Watch the flank.
Oh, wow. Okay, hang on a second. That is...
Damage is light.
They must have dropped right on in because that is very painful. Okay. Well, the good news is we can take care of these two fairly quickly, I would assume. Yeah, so we have, let's see, an APC, let's see, tags, machine guns, medium laser, 2 medium lasers. Okay, we're going to be in a little bit of a pickle here, but we will see how this all goes. We do have a 35-tonner hanging out way down south. Okay. We need to make sure that they do not have eyes on target, otherwise they will be able to do something there. Although, I don't know. Oh wait, there it is. They have a dragon. Ah yes, LRM-10 AC-5. Okay, I'm not too concerned about them getting close to us. He's not going to shoot us in the back. Oh, actually, maybe the catapult will get shot in the back. Alright, hang on.
For orders.
We are going to be wise in our decision making here. We're going to do a quick swing around. I don't think he can shoot our Warhammer in the back, so we'll turn this way. And then, what do we see? A commando, get rid of their scout. The enforcer, that's not doing too much. The dragon. You You know what? I think what we do is we split our fire. We'll go LRMs on the commando and see if we can take that out nice and early. So we'll just send the regular LRM-20 to soften up that dragon. Yeah, whereas if we can maybe get lucky against that commando, that would be ideal.
I copy.
Alright, so structure is exposed. That's good. And not much of much there either. Alright, so allied turn. Okay. Stay back and stay safe, please. Alright, shots against Cheese Goblin. I guess that's to be expected.
Damage. Minimal.
Alright. So, what do we do? We've got 28 resolve. If we can get a kill on that commando, we should... Yeah, we should be able to take it out the Enforcer or Dragon, which I would be keen
How
for.
might I help?
So we'll move you last. Let's go... What have we got? We have an ER-PPC and an LRM-10, both of which could do enough damage for the kill. What do we need? 30 points of damage. Yeah, I think that could be the case. And then maybe we send the pulses. Or maybe just one pulse, I guess, over towards the dragon. Yeah, I suppose that's about as good as we could ask. Yeah, close range a little bit. Yeah, I suppose that's not the worst plan. Alright, so let's see. Everything we can against that commando, because we want that kill. We'll remove the evasion of the dragon.
Engaging multiple targets.
Oh, and a swing and a miss on that ER-PPC. That does hurt quite a bit. Alright, that's not good. Yeah, our friends are not targeting anything.
Reporting.
That leaves Archangel all the way back here with not much to do. Oh, that does concern me. Oh, yes, that does. Alright, well, you know what? We're probably going to be cool in the water no matter what no matter where we go. So let's just take... I guess we'll move up over here and we'll see if maybe we can get targeted by whatever's back there first. I doubt it's
Double tap.
likely, but
Let's
it's
go.
worth a shot. And then... Yeah, I think what we could do is maybe we need to go ahead and fire at the Enforcer just so that thing is targeting us.
You have orders?
Yeah, we're not going to get the kill here, so we're going to quickly stop and swing around. We'll fire some shots at the commando, a shot at the Enforcer, and the rest at the dragon. Unfortunately, not close enough to get our small lasers online, but honestly, I'm going to have to be okay with that. So yeah, here we go. 2 evasion pips. That should do nicely. Let's go and move
Consider
there.
it done.
We'll go multi-target and focus on the... Actually, no, let's just focus mainly on the commando. We'll put a shot on the Enforcer. Again, the main thing is that we have him tagged. So let's just send the medium laser there. That should be sufficient, I hope.
Good to go.
Alright, good. We got the kill. That's what we needed. Remove some of their scouting ability. And then the Enforcer should be focused on us. Or at least that's the plan.
Hell yeah.
Alright, so, light mech moving. Do we get any vision of him on the sensors? Not so much yet. Yeah, hanging out back there. Alright, so it isn't the dragon's turn, but I think...
What's the plan?
You know what? Heat is a bit of an issue. Let's just move point blank range and see if we can stop him from ever having a turn. I think that's the best salvage option we have as well, so it makes a lot of sense. We can get a full alpha strike, and we do minimum heat generation. Couldn't ask for much more.
Target confirmed.
Oh, and all of those all over the place. Alright, well, we'll see how that plays out. Let's see, what did we do? We hit with a good 50 points of damage, so that would be a pulse. We almost took out Yeah, we took out all of its armor of the AC5 ammo. Alright, the Warhammer. Oh, I see a little silhouette of a MechWarrior. Let's go ahead and bring him on in. We'll stand in the water for good measure. Actually, small lasers. We could technically get more targeting, but I don't think that is to our benefit. No, I think we'd rather tag that light mech. Alright, so multi-target. Let's see. Yeah, it's a Jenna with medium lasers and SRMs. Okay, so this thing's not going to be a huge danger to us. We'll send the ERPPC, since that's the highest damage we can do. We'll send the LRM-10 at the Enforcer. Yeah, that goes up to 85%. We can also send the Pulse. There we go. And we even lose a little bit of heat standing in the water. That's pretty good.
Engaging multiple targets.
Alright, so a swing and a miss over there. Again, 60% wasn't a huge probability, but again, it was worth taking if we could have got it.
Standing by.
And now for our Marauder. What do we see? No good angles there. 65, 80s, 85s. Okay, you know what? That's definitely the way to go. We will move on up.
On my way.
And let's put some shots on target.
Taking the shot.
Alright, so that should impair his senses. The APCs is still making some questionable calls, but that's okay.
Standing by.
Let's see. What else can we do? You know what? Just to make sure that we are continually a better target than everybody else, let's move over here. Again, the whole idea is that we take fire over them. We'll go with a single shot over towards the Jenna, and then the other one can go against the Enforcer. That should be sufficient. Yeah, let's see what we can do.
Affirmative.
Any shots on target? Surprisingly, yes, we hit quite well. Alright, and some solid stability damage against that Enforcer as well. That will be very nice. Let's see what the Dragon does in reply to our precision shot. Yeah, it's trying to take Cheese Goblin down, but I doubt that'll work.
Everybody. Let's hit him where it hurts.
Alright. Nothing too dangerous there against our Warhammer. We're just within a range, it seems. And then our Enforcer. Looks like he's trying to focus that fire against us.
Damage minimal.
Alright, well that's fine. That is fine. Let's
Yes,
take...
Commander.
No, Cheese Goblin. Let's go for a... Oh, we don't have the angle right now. That is surprising, but alright. Let's go ahead and... Well, I guess we lose nothing. We'll just quickly move over here. We should be able to target him with everything. We'll go for another Alpha Strike standing in water.
Have no doubt it will be done.
A little bit toasty, but all that we need is one of these to clip, and we are all good.
Unloading a full download.
Alright, and there's our salvage for the mission.
Hostile removed.
Alright, that's good, and that's going to improve our action economy, which is very good. They're going to be rather unhappy, I dare say. Alright, so, some small lasers we have over there. We could happily cause some trouble.
I'm your spaniel.
We've got our Marauder, which can only see him hanging out there. Oh, he's in the mineral field, right, of course. You know what? Maybe we can knock him over. It's not out of the question. Actually, you know what?
Waiting for orders.
If that is the case, let's just focus with the with our LRMs, and let's go for a precision strike just to boost up those numbers. And we'll even go ahead and... I don't know, do we go for the arm? You know what, let's just go for the torso and see if we can inflict another injury.
I think I hit something good.
Not quite, but we do get the knockdown, which will be just as decent, I suppose. Alright, so that'll make him an easier target. APC moving up, taking a shot. Actually, was that a... Nope, I thought for a second it could have been a headshot. Let's see, what have we got here? Full salvo? You know what? Let's go ahead and we have the heat to spare. We're going to go for a, almost an alpha strike. We'll fire off the LRM at the Jenner just because, that seems fair. And then everything else, we're just going to go ahead and shred this thing.
Engaging multiple targets.
Alright, a little bit of damage. And then a lot of damage. Alright, AC-10 ammo explosion.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Right torso has been destroyed as well, so he's in very rough shape. And then let's just see, if all goes well, what are we at? 27 hit points in the center. Okay.
Ready for orders.
This guy is toast. Yeah, you know, we'll just continue to chill out in the water. Let's take the shot, and you know what? Let's just kill.
Are there none who can stand before me?
Alright, so let's see. What does this Jenner do? Anything fancy? A couple of shots on the Warhammer, I suppose that makes a bit of sense. I don't think it'll really pan out for him.
Waiting orders.
But we will do with what we've got. Let's go ahead and stand in the water. That would be smart. And then I think we just put some fire on target. Yeah. Alright, there we go. And we can still cool down.
Engaging target.
And there we go.
Let's get this
CT
done.
destroyed. That ERPPC chewing
Enemy
right
mech
on through.
destroyed.
Alright, so we need to escort them to the destination still. We need to wait while the dropship arrives. Are there going to be any reinforcements? I do not
Moving
know.
out.
But I think, let's see, let's get you to the top of the hill. The Marauder, let's head over
I'm
there.
walking here.
Yeah, I think we've got a decent head start on our convoy, so we should be fairly safe. Yeah, they might try and send in a dropship right at the last minute. I wouldn't put that beyond them. So we'll go... You know, we'll just go ahead and stand up there. Warhammer can chill over here. This Marauder can move up the hill.
Moving to position.
And some indirect fire support.
Coordinates received.
That should be good. Alright then. We'll let the allies move, and then I think we'll just end our turn. We'll brace across the board, I think. Yeah, I think that'll be the way that we go.
Roger. Venting heat and stabilizing.
Alright, so that's enemy contact. Alright, there we go. More contacts on the sensors. Commander, looks like they're sending in units to hunt and destroy our employers' people.
You're in position, Commander. Hold your ground until the package is on its way.
Alright, so that's one of them already there. The second one is very close, and the others are not far behind. Maybe a single turn, maybe two. Oh, okay. Friendly Leopard coming on in. That's fine. Alright, so... what do they have? An Enforcer, a Phoenix Hawk. What else? Enforcer, Phoenix Hawk, and a Shadow Hawk. Okay. Well, you know what? We're in
Yes,
phenomenal
Commander.
position here. We can go ahead and move on forwards. We'll fire... I guess we go for the Enforcer first. Oh, you know what? Maybe the targeting is much of a muchness. Maybe we go for the Shadow Hawk. That's technically 5 tons more. Yeah, that'll do. Alright, let's move on forwards.
Confirmed.
Let's go Precision Strike and see if we can destroy him. Yes, we can.
Enemy down.
Alright, and then 2 enemies for 3 of our MechWarriors. I think that's an alright proposition. Alright, Warhammer is coming up next. Let's see, that's a full salvo of small Actually, you know what? We can split the damage here, and I think that'll work out rather splendidly. Yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll focus everything on the Enforcer, and then the LRMs from 55% to 95% to be against the Phoenix Hawk. Also getting that breaching round.
Engaging multiple targets.
Oh yeah, he is... Well, they're both not going to enjoy this. Alright. Is that the final APC? No, not quite.
Waiting for orders.
That's alright. Let's go ahead and get our other Marauder. I think we follow up with... I don't know, maybe we go... You know what? Let's just move up first and then we'll decide which target we want to shoot at. We did hit the Enforcer in the face already, so we only need... What, with a 20% reduction, that leaves us with 40. Okay. 40 damage apiece. Maybe we do go ahead and fire at the Enforcer and see if we can get the kill. Otherwise, this guy's just going to be fine. He does have more maneuver, though. Actually, he's got 4 jump jets. Huh. Okay, you know what? That's A-okay. Let's go for a precision strike against the Enforcer. We'll see if we can finish off what has been started. Only 11% for that headshot is kind of a sad situation. I guess we don't quite have the same level of tactics, but either way, we'll give it a shot.
Firing on target.
Alright, so structure is exposed. I guess that's not bad. That silly little APC doesn't know how to park
Good to go.
properly. That is a little bit annoying, but that's fine. And then I think we split the damage again, just to make sure. Yeah, I think that's how, that's how we'll do it. So A and B, we'll send... There we go.
Multiple targets confirmed.
Alright, so there's an arm and a torso. And then that should...
Give them
No?
everything you've got.
Well, what are they doing? Oh, coming up for... Okay, a salvo. I was honestly expecting a little bit of melee at that point.
Damage minimal.
Alright, well...
Awaiting orders.
Cheese Goblin, I guess you can finish what you started, hey? And we'll take care of the
There it
Enforcer. That'll do. 35%. Much, much better. And that'll do it.
Tango down.
Very, very lethal damage. Alright, so, what does that leave us with? You know what? We have a Warhammer that's getting rather toasty. Let's go ahead and cool it down with some melee, even though we are admittedly firing 4 small lasers. We'll be standing in the water, so it is not really my concern.
Engaging physical attack.
Well, structure is exposed, arm destroyed. And then that should be the final APC? No, there it is. It's about to move next.
Hey, wait your command.
It's not here nor there. Alright, let's just see if we can knock this thing over.
Spaniel. Target confirmed.
Alright, left torso destroyed.
The Cobra strikes.
I think at this point our LRMs might knock this guy out before the mech fails.
Commander?
But that's okay. I honestly do not care. As long as we win, that's all that matters.
Locked on. One less target.
Alright, all targets eliminated. Sit tight and I can collect you from where you are right now.
Mission successful.
I say, I think that was a pretty good showing right there. We made some good progress. Got some good, yeah, we got 2 10% buffs. Again, it would have been nice for an extra, what? I think it would have ended up counting up close to 200,000 C-bills. But again, we still got another, it still kind of ended up being fairly profitable as it was. 4 kills for Cheese Goblin, 1 for myself, 1 for Archangel and Big Man. 2,500 XP per pilot though, that is ideal. We'll go ahead and grab a dragon. That will do nicely. And what else did we collect? Oh, we finished off another Enforcer and Shadowhawk as well. That is very good. Couple of weapons and jump jets to boot. Nothing really crazy in that last part. But that is good though. We've now finished 3 mechs in 1 mission. That's not bad. So if things do get dire, we can always sell them off and make a little bit more money. That wouldn't hurt at all. Alright, well, I suppose we can now go ahead and we should be able to see about boosting up Archangel's tactics there. After all, seeing even with the Marauder, it was only at 11%.
That mech you
Not
wanted
as
is back
good as it
online.
could be. Alright, so the Dragon is fun as they are. I think we'll go ahead and we'll send it to storage. Same with the Enforcer and the Shadowhawk. I'm happy with our current roster of mechs. As for our MechWarriors, let's see.
I'm here.
Archangel, you can get the next level, and then what is that? In 2 more, we can get that precision. Sorry, the cold shot mastery. But either way, indirect fire penalty. That's not a bad thing to have.
MechWarrior training complete.
Ready for orders.
Big Man is
How might I
maxed.
help?
Cheese Goblin is almost up to the final one, and then for myself, we're still a little bit short on our XP. I think, I don't know, depends how much we have. We'll either be going for the extra overheat threshold or the bonus piloting, just to slowly make ourselves even harder to hit. But I think that's actually where we're going to call things for today. We'll go with a little bit of a shorter episode because we have a big battle in the next one, as well as some travel to do. So if you do want to see more, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning into the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.